and justice, peace, hotel, assalamu alaikum. Hold on, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. I don't have to hold this. I don't have to hold it. Oh, I don't have to hold it. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Oh man, come on in, y'all. Hotel, assalamu alaikum, peace, all that. Come on in, come on in. Hey, look, I'm having so much fun on social media. I'm not calling nobody out their names. I'm not calling nobody agents. I'm not calling nobody dirty Moors. For anything you say, I'm just asking you, like I do, like my wife do, and everybody around us, show and prove. Shut up or put up. No receipts, you shouldn't be speaking on it. Say that again. Shut up or put up. No receipts, you shouldn't be speaking on it. There's too many people out here saying anything about whatever. You got brothers who are members of the Moorish Temple of America teaching that Noble Drew Ali can be found in the books of Prince Hall or whatever Masonic lodge, and we know this is a lie, as Noble Drew Ali. Now, what he did as an Egyptian adept, he probably went in a couple of halls because us, as Moorish American Muslims, we can sit in all schools of thought. But there's no records that you will find of Noble Drew Ali being a Prince Hall, Scottish Rite, or any of that. No disrespect to any of those organizations. They're working on building on character like we're working on building on character. And from my understanding, they're using our lessons, which come from our ancient forefathers. But Moors are trying to mix it. I don't know why. Like when we try to say that Noble Drew Ali wanted us all to be Sufis. I don't teach that. I follow the Sufi way. I have been a mystic all my life. Okay? And it's probably because I grew up, my mom, Church of God in Christ. So, you know, but we're going to have fun on here, okay? Uh, Also, another thing, Brother Toronto Johnson, that's not my enemy, Morris. And some of the things you heard him stipulate, he told you, this is entertainment. And I got the big end of the stick. I can say what I want, blah, 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 blah. Come on my show and come put me down. I'm past that, Morris. If you still stuck on what he was talking about 3 or 4 years ago, I'm past that. That's in Allah's hand. Ain't nothing Admin.r.nealbey can do about it. Did it hurt Admin.r.nealbey? Yeah, I have never had a Moorish American Muslim ever portray me like that. That was betrayal. For likes. I'm a content creator. I'm not doing any low blows to anybody in the temple, out the temple to get views or to get likes. I'm not going to come on here and blast certain people or put people out there, act like my life is better than everybody else's. No, I'm not here to do none of that. And for those who keep talking about criminal acts, you would never find a member of the Moorish Temple of America associated with Admin.r.nealbey ever. I mean, they are in prison, right? Because they have contacted us from prison. But there's not one person in the Moorish Temple of America with us ever been to prison. Ever. For doing something for Admin.r.nealbey or with Admin.r.nealbey. Or for the Moorish Temple of America. We don't have any of that. We don't have anybody who's in prison right now for doing something wrong. Okay? So I don't know. People are hearing all type. Admin.r.nealbey practice this. I'm a Muslim. or a Muslim, however you want to say it. I am one who submits to the will of Allah, and I definitely want to be the will of Allah. So I don't associate with drug dealers in that vibration and criminal acts. And I keep hearing Moors keep talking about FBI agent. Everything I do, hey, it's in our Quran, Moors. The brother said, how can you ship hemp from here to there or there to there? Because hemp, the federal government allow you to ship hemp. I contract with those who are in the Air Force, in the Marines, as officers with hemp, Moorish Hemp World. I don't sell drugs, so I don't know why people are still speaking about cocaine cocaine ain't even a thing now. Y'all so behind. These people out here with meth. And R.nealbey ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't pimp women, okay? I don't play like that, okay? Maybe you guys do. So all this about people going to jail, we don't deal with that over here. Have I been to jail? Yeah, many years ago. Years ago. I went to prison, okay? Because I was a fool. I chose to be a stupid one. And I wasn't bitter about my prison bit, nor was I on a conspiracy. The first time I went, they gave me 8 years on Ghosto, okay? On Ghosto, 8 years. Then I violated, so I went right back, okay? And then I caught a state bit because someone had it in my home, and I ain't want a conspiracy, so I took the case. And it cost me 4 years, state time. The brother said something about Brother Lee, Gary Lee. Gary Lee was on a murder, but Gary Lee sold R.nealbey by receipt. No drug deals, nothing phony, none of that. He had documentations and receipts when he left from me and he got caught in a car in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay? And that brother asked a question about that brother in that case. That case had nothing to do with R.nealbey. Okay? And I couldn't talk about that case because I didn't know nothing about that case. At that time, I was doing a buy and trade store. And he sold me furniture and furniture items, you know, and he had a receipt for it all. And he got caught, supposedly, in her car in another state through OnStar back then. It ain't like they had R.nealbey on his case or none of that. No. No. Have I been in some jams? I've been in some jams. That's why I stay away from that type of stuff. See? People want to talk about it, but I got out those jams. And I'm in my town that I grew up in. I feed my people by Allah's permission today. See what I'm saying? I'm here to serve them until Allah take me from this earth. See what I'm saying? Because I took people down from here by selling them back then drugs. I've never been fun of or cool about hurting my people to put $1 in my pocket. But that's been many years ago. Many years ago. We ain't looked back. I've been able to tell about 4, 5, 6, 7, at least about 10 different people find another hustle. Some sold H, some went for meth, and some going for fentanyl now. And I told them all the same thing. But they tell me, I'm going to get this money. May Allah be pleased with them. But criminal activity, I'm not into that. Check out Essential Asiatics. Check out More Hemp World. See what I'm saying? And when you get done checking that out, check out a Maxim Enterprise LLC and look at all the different things that we offer from there. No scams, no beating of people, services. Yeah. Trades. But people tell you all kind of crazy stuff about Admin.r.nealbey. Man, Admin.r.nealbey ain't got no enemies. I'm able to travel the states, and I get security from many brothers and sisters, Black Panthers, etc., etc., by Allah's permission. There's no group of Moors that I'm hiding from. There's no temple that I can't go to. I can go and hang with some of those that's in different tribes. I'm a peaceful brother, man. I just look like that. I'm a Muslim. See? At a particular time, we had to be a bear, right? Doing security, right? But we not on that. I'm here as your brother, man. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to steal from you. I'm trying to do all the good I can before Allah take me off this earth, man. And I get more haters than I get congratulations. What's up, y'all? Okay. I get more hate than anything. My people around here, they love me because I let them be them. I don't push the Moorish Science Temple America on nobody. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. I don't push that you got to be a Muslim. I don't do that. This is sacred to me. It's helping me. It gave me a family. It gave me a wife. It gave me a way to square myself up so I can be upright, independent, and fearless, and follow the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's what I'm here to do, Moors. Admin.r.nealbey ain't here to take nothing from you. And no disrespect, most of the Moors don't have no money. That brother did a CPN number, and he got paid every dollar that he invested by Admin.r.nealbey. And they still did videos on Admin.r.nealbey because Admin.r.nealbey said what he said about the noble temples. The brother man need to get under somebody. You 10, 15 years in, you still a baby. And from there, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in on you. I got videos, I'm gonna do videos, and I'm gonna do videos behind videos. Praise Allah. He did that. Ain't nothing I can do about it. That's over with. I'm past that. He said everything he can say. Praise Allah. He told you I had laced hemp in more hemp world. He told you I was an agent. He told you all kinds of stuff about Admin.r.nealbey. He spoke against my father. He spoke against my sister. He spoke against my wife. He even jumped in the bed and said something sexual about my wife. So praise Allah for all those things, Mo. But that was 3 years ago. I ain't stuck on that. I ain't stuck on that. I learned from that. Because again, he had a first-class trip on us. That was paid out of me and my wife's pocket. Moors don't pay for stuff like that. So I went through that so I can go through a certain lesson. So we say praise Allah for it. We passed that. And that brother doing what he doing. From time to time, I go on this show and I let them know I'm there in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I'm not leaving here with hate in my heart. I'm not leaving here like that. Now, if he don't want to mess with Admin.r.nealbey, he don't have to, or anybody else. But I don't hate my people. Ain't no way I'm going to say I'm with Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who teach us to learn to love instead of hate, and I'm running around with hate in my heart. My sister, Sister Alicia, who's the doctor with us, she said hate that's hidden like that creates cancer. Moors, we want to die like that? Admin.r.nealbey ain't on that. Admin.r.nealbey is trying to be fruitful, multiply. You see, he's shining, right? I'm trying to be about Allah's work, Mo. None of these Moors are my enemies. They doing what they got to do for Allah, and I got to do what I got to do for Allah. Simple as that. And I'm not competing. I'm into businesses and setting up homes, Right now, we setting up a Mexican enterprise, praise Allah. We got property throughout the states now, several states. Praise Allah for that. Several states. Georgia, Kentucky, Illinois, Chicago as well, Southern Illinois. And we're going to do some things with it gradually. It takes finance. And it takes those who understand how to do these things. See, R.nealbey don't know it all. But I don't mind calling them all who do know. And I ain't caught up on the Moorish Temple American Inc. Or I ain't caught up because his brother R. Jones Bey and his staff. Or his brother Prayford Hill and his staff. Or his brother R. Edwards Hill and his staff. Mo, I sit with them all. And I ain't getting on here to bash none of them. And ain't none of those temples you gonna hear that Noble Drew Ali was a Mason and a Moorish American at the same time. Namo. Now, when he did some things from 1913 to about 1924, or the Canaanite temple, because see, a lot of people act like the Canaanite temple was holy. What was going on in the Canaanite temple? We know they weren't ills and bays in the Canaanite temple. Maybe some of those degrees come from the Canaanite temple in the 1913s, 14s, and 15s, 16s. I don't know until he left the Canaanite temple. But I have seen no documentation. So I wanted the brother yesterday for $500 to come on and show it to us. I'm going to give you $500. He didn't have to put $500 up to it. Only thing he had to do is show me the book. Even if he would have shown me the book, I wouldn't pay for the book online. And let's see what you're talking about. Because there's no way Noble Drew Ali would be a divine prophet and in the Masonic Lodge at the same time. It don't make sense. It don't add up. It's an oxymoron. And if they got records of Marcus Garvey and everyone else, they should be able to share with us records of Noble Drew Ali. Go sit with Braswell Bey now, our brother Roger Bloomington Bey, many years. I see a lot of these pictures floating around that they've been debunked that. That's not the prophet. That's not the prophet. Even some of those that's on charters, with the beards and stuff. That's not Noble Drew Ali. That's why I say I have an ear to sit with them all and hear them from them all, because all of them teaching Prophet Noble Drew Ali. With that, I'm going to get ready for the prayer. Hey, we ain't enemies to nobody, Morris. You shouldn't be an enemy to nobody, but your lower self. And all should be working on their higher self to get more in tune with their higher self. With that, we say peace and love. It's time to make Salat. Peace.